Your role to know that you are here to set into completion of your mission in duality is taking place now. This is the only moment where your consciousness is, yes, indeed, it expands forever, as this is what you are realizing the more you are awakening into the light. As your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light, you are here to see the end of the fearfulness that you have seen from the layers and levels of division to enter into the path of your own restored nature into being fully conscious. Does this mean that you are looking away more from your own true self, when you are looking away from this moment? Yes, it does, as your true self is here in this moment. It is not going anywhere, as the more you embrace this truth, then it will allow you to open up more into your own divine heritage. It takes mastery and consciousness to create such messages that are encoded with the higher dimensions, as in your own opening to more of your own source. Then you are no longer looking ahead to get something out of these messages. The surrendering of the ego will place you in the direct focus on what is being said now, as we as one galactic crew recognize many of you starseeds and light workers listening to such messages often read these words ahead of their own reciting. Do you see the ego is corrupted, and decides instead of listening to try and take over and control you from relaxing and releasing such a need to read ahead? This is where you are then realizing that the voice you are hearing now is your own, as these words will make no sense to unconscious humans, or those unawakened starseeds, or light workers, who will ignore more of this guidance, and decide to stay in the same patterns of duality. The mind asks, what are these patterns you talk about? It is clear. To try and rush things is the mind's dysfunction. It tries to go from point 0 to point 60, as you say, in one step, instead of taking the needed and necessary steps to regain your own mastery of consciousness. Being a newly awakened ascended master does not mean that you already know everything needed for your training, and does not mean that you do not need any more assistance from who we are as your galactic family. If you feel you will be able to listen to these messages once in a while and feel you will gain the same as if you listen daily, then you are similar to a soul going to experience the beauty in the earth by going once a week, then going back to sleep for the rest of the week, and then feeling you are gaining a week's worth of beauty. Are you seeing now that you are here to shine into a continuation of openness now? This is up to you. Just to inform you though, it will be pointless for you to listen on if you are one of those starseeds and light workers listening in to try and gain something from such messages. Your own reality changing now is from within you, as you are the change of life, you are life itself. The more you are realizing this, then you are open to such communications to you, from who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians. We exist beyond space and time. Our reality is blissful always. There is no suffering in our galactic community. There is only oneness, and any reality that has war is considered to be barbaric, and a part of duality. Only savage-type activity is the main focus on such realms, as you are opening to your awakening of seeing that war and separation is as such, as none of our galactic crew members treat one another as strangers. We all know the personal history of each soul on our crew. There are no possibilities of secrets in our realm, as we read each of the thoughts of the universal mind, shared by our eternal being, and presence that expands forever, into this eternal now moment. As you are sensing, this is a big change from living on a planet where secrets seem to be the norm, as fear seems to be comfortable, as this is the insanity of duality. As nothing is normal about fear, fear is what keeps you in duality, in separation. Does that mean you are not normal if you are living in fear? Indeed, it does mean that you are living beyond the norm of your true self, which is naturally blissful, harmonious and peaceful, always by centering who you are in this reality of light. You expand more into your own glory and consciousness as you are open to how you have traveled here. As the mind will ask, What does it matter how I traveled here? If I am here, I am here, right? No, that is the logic of the ego, which is not only rude, but unfocused, often having difficulty seeing the importance of knowing your roots as a starseed. As a light worker, to exist beyond all needs to be rude. As you notice, not one of these messages have exclamation marks in them. Why do you feel that is? It is because there is a gentleness here. There is no need to force talk anything, as these words are made in quality, to be the balance that you are entering into in being in the new earth, naturally. You deserve what you allow yourself to deserve, meaning if you feel you deserve to live in peace and harmony, then you will start to feel your essence. Practice inner stillness all day long, in between moments of physical interactions, and know that you are the light. There is no stopping to your training process in rising into more of an ascended state now, as those souls that are still looking for answers will find none here. The answers do not exist. You are the start of knowing, beyond all starts of questions. The moment a question starts, there is a distortion in your own awareness. As you are source, so do you see how it makes sense that you are here to know who you are beyond all doubt now? This takes practice and dedication to see this with your inner knowing, as none of these words are meant to be only seen physically, as these words are meant to bring no thought into your head. To those souls unaware of the importance of no thought throughout your day, you are the ones living in the most stress, the most danger in your everyday lives, rushing from here to there. You are the ones that speed in your cars on the freeway, always speed through that light on the street. You are the ones that are quick to say with the ego, I am right, and you are wrong, and there is nothing you can say to prove what you are saying. I just know I know, don't ask how, or why, as this is a clear pattern of the lack of information of knowing who you are beyond such a state of consistent hurry. If your consciousness asks you why you are always going from here to there in such a way, the ego will say, I hate being late, I hate doing this, I don't like that, I don't like this. These don't likes and hate words are eliminated as you are rising into more unity. As you notice, if any of our crew members were ill for a day, you would not experience such transmissions. However you do. Do you see how we know how to keep our bodies maintained, in shape, and focused now? We function as one galactic crew, to show you as the newly awakened ascended masters the way into your own divinity, as you are entering into a realm of more guidance, as you listen on to who we are as one light source. This is why you are here, to listen, as the moment you focus all of your attention on the thoughts of the mind in your head, instead of the inner silence, often the mind tries to jump to backtrack, analyze, as when this is surrendered, you are completely listening. We stand with you now united into the cosmos. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.